that funny feeling when you think you realize that you recorded a video and didn't have any music playing in the background. I'm pretty sure that has happened to me with another one. But anyway, Undead Unluck. So the weird, almost meta stuff going on right now is entertaining. I really like it. It's generally when you have like stuff like, oh, we're gonna do manga stuff in the manga, and we're gonna mention, you know, or stuff that is in relation to the series itself. It's usually in like a side chapter and done kind of meta. It's really weird that this is part of the plot for Undead Unluck, but I think that just makes it stand out. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna complain about this very strange plot twist just because there's nothing really to complain about. It's just weird. It's fun weird. And there's a lot we can look at this and kind of just like gauge what other kind of like stuff the author is going to put in here. If this is what going to be part of it, you have a character now that seems to know a lot of the events to come and a lot of the history and secrets within the world. So essentially, this shoujo manga that's been in their world, like You Me as it's called, has events in it that actually end up being part of the Undead Unluck storyline, including parts that like they're confused about because they're like, oh, stuff that happened in our life, like Billy betraying us. What else was it? It was like Billy betraying them. I think the Four Seasons, and I actually reveal as well like Andy's past. Like those are arcs that were not published. There were story ideas that were put out, but the magazine Shueisha decided not to put it as part of the series, which again is super strange. I wonder what reason they have to talk about that, or what reason that they weren't put in there. Like, is there another person besides Ano-un who knows like the meta secret of their world, of like the rules get implemented and parts of their story that get altered? I don't know. Like it's definitely a strange plot twist that I really want to find out more. I really liked Izumo inside of like Shueisha when she's like looking for clues and like finding parts of the story. And the part where she just grabs the phone from like this intern like worker chick or whatever her job is, and just puts a gun directly to her face all nonchalantly, like not a big deal, and she's like getting information. Even though like I don't think Izumo would shoot this random person over it, like it would be weird for her to like cold stone kill somebody. I don't think she would. I think she'd be like willing to shoot him if like this was a bad person, but obviously it's not. But I like the intimidation feeling that she has, and she's just like, hey, stop, I'm trying to do something right here. And just has a gun right to this person's face. And again, even though we know that she's not gonna just kill somebody for very little reason, I like that she's able to put up like the presence that she's, you know, some armed gun woman who's seems super chill about it, and it'd be like completely freaky to be in that scenario. But you know, like for this guy, he thinks he's going to die, or chick. I can't really tell about this other person. I think it's a dude. Either way, this individual, that might be a chick. I'm not too sure. Either way, like Izumo just having a gun directly to him while like talking to Ano on the phone and like trying to get all this info on, you know, okay, you know, what do you have that, you know, that can help them in a way. So they're just trying to meet her. Her, but they don't know that at the time. They're just trying to meet Ano-un. Like, clearly there's a lot of secrets behind this character and a lot of information they can get. I mean, it's secrets in general. Like, we don't know about them as the readers. They don't even know about them much as inside of their own series. Like, there's a lot of mysteries. And then, like, she tells them to meet him in Stanley Park in Canada. And I do really like about the whole layout with the Canada is using the maple leaves. I thought that was just really cool, just visually. But they're just hanging out, waiting, and they're like talking about like the plan of what to do, like get prepped, be ready in case like things go hostile, in case we have to fight against this person. And like Ano-un just kind of strolls up, starts looking at the Undead Unluck like manuscript and hanging out, because she asked like, could you come read my manga? And she knew what was going on. She knew that like what these guys were up to, and she knew like what was going to happen if she goes there. But we see a little bit of her power when she's like talking to him and they're getting ready to try and fight, but she doesn't seem to have intentions of going at him. And you have these big skeletal spider Umas that she says are from the Uma Spoil, or sorry, Uma Spoil, Uma Autumn. And Uma Autumn, which one was that? I'm gonna go back actually and look. I think that was chapter 34 that we found out about. I am gonna go back like mid-chapter, just because I want to know what it was off the top of my head. I did like those Uma designs. I thought all of them for the most part were pretty cool. I think it was spring and it might have been autumn, but that was like the one that I thought were, or the ones I thought were really cool. It was like the really big one with the box that was like sitting on something, and then like the little like chestnut that had the eye stalk coming out of it. Was it 31? It was right before Billy betrayed. I like how I'm doing this mid video, but yeah, hang on. So here's Uma Summer and Uma Spring. Which one's Uma Autumn? Oh, Uma Autumn is the bug. That makes sense. That makes sense, though. It's like the big weird bug that's like carrying people. That makes a lot of sense, obviously. I'm wondering with like all the books, is that like a was that like a hint at the fact that it was gonna involve Anaun? I don't know. Either way, back to it. I don't want to get too distracted. Back to like what's going on. Like there's a couple like Uma's spiders that come out that are part of Autumn's like whole like little battalion, and this character Autumn just draws like a guillotine like really fast, like just pen out guillotine, and it just manifests, gets huge, and then beheads them all in one swift motion. So she's got like a creation power. She's got like, well, I assume this is a chick. This might be a dude. I see like no chests, but has very female eyelashes. That's usually for me the thing that I like go to determine like the chances are like, is this a chick or is this a dude when it comes to like characters. I usually look at the eyelashes, just the eyes in general, because you could have you know, it's a flat chested chick, but it could just be a very pretty dude. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me either way. I think this character is just pretty intriguing so far. I kind of hope it's a chick just because it'll make me think of kind of like a chick version of Rill, because there's not a lot of like creation drawing people in like manga and anime. I can think of a couple like Sai and Ritas, but like neither of them are very big in their respective series. Rill is somewhat in Black Clover, like he's clearly a captain, but he's not used a whole lot. Maybe this character will. There's definitely a lot of flex you can have with this character, but I imagine you can't do too much with her if she knows a lot of like the bigger high-end secrets, but we'll see. Definitely some intriguing stuff coming up. I want to see these fights with the Umas, the seasonal Umas. Like I said, I really liked Spring and I like Summer. Like Spring has this really cool badass opponent vibe to him, but the Summer one just looks spooky with like the eye stalks coming out of the like little chestnut. It's definitely the creepiest one. So, I mean, obviously, out of them, I probably go like those two, and then Autumn, and then Winter. Winter looks really cool because it looks gigantic, but I will give it to Uma Autumn of just like, you know, being a badass looking bug creature, because obviously I've mentioned before I really like bug creatures. I think they're just a lot more interesting. I definitely always have really liked, you know, the whole insect line of monsters. But anyway, other than that, they'll comment below, thumbs up the video, prefer the like button, subscribe button, and check out my other videos. Other than that, I appreciate everybody that already subscribed, and thank you all for listening. Bye.